Hi YouTube, it's Keisha, the Goodbye Girl, coming at you on Sunday. I think it's the 16th of October, and this is one day shy of my Monday 7-week update. And so this is not an update, this is more of not a confessional, but I've had some issues come up this weekend and this week, and I just wanted to kind of put a video out there and see if anyone has kind of gone through some of the stuff I'm going through this week. In general, I've been saying that things have been going really well, and they have, but almost to the point where I sometimes forget I even had surgery. But I have been stalled, more or less. I went from 292 as my surgery weight, or my top weight. My surgery weight was 290, and I got down to as low as 255 at one point, but for the last 3 weeks I've been ping-ponging back up to 258, 255, 258, 256, 257, 255, 258. So anyway, for the most part, when I got on my scale every day, it says 258. When I go to my doctor's office for a neurotic weigh-in, I weigh usually like 256 or 257, but I've been stuck there for about 3 weeks, and so the doctor keeps saying, like, don't worry, you lost a pound, but every day I'm starting to get on my scale because I'm so freaked out that it says 258 every day for 3 weeks. So anyway, I'm only, just past 6 weeks out. I feel like it's so early to have a stall after my 3-week stall, which everyone seems to go through, but I just noticed that I started kind of, how can I say this? Yesterday I was really good with my food all day at work, and then I went out to do some shopping after work, and I wasn't really, it's not like I let myself get too hungry, but I was really tired, and I think I've been kind of bummed that my weight loss isn't working. And I was somewhere where I tried to go to Chipotle to get like a Chipotle bowl and make, like a healthy dinner choice, and they were closed. And I don't know if they had like an E. coli outbreak or something. It was like 5 o'clock. But anyway, I ended up going to Burger King, which I've never even been to a Burger King in my life. Not that I've never eaten a hamburger at McDonald's or In-N-Out or anything, but I generally don't choose that kind of food. But I've certainly never been to a Burger King. Not there's anything wrong with it, it's just not like something I would do. And I went in and I purposely got a hamburger, and I even asked myself, did I want to get this hamburger? And I was like, yes, I'm getting the cheeseburger, the Whopper, and I'm just going to eat half because I just really want it. And I've done that before. Earlier this week I made a bad decision because of hunger, and I asked myself, are you sure you want to do this? And myself said, yes, I do. I want to do it. But I'm going to really enjoy it, and then I'm going to get back on the wagon. So a couple times this week I have managed to do something bad, but not go all the way with it. Like, I literally ate what I said I was going to eat and threw the rest away, which I suppose is an NSV, but I just feel like it's really early in my journey to start doing bad shit. Like, I had one glass of wine once, but I kind of said, oh, I'm not going to drink for 6 months, and I'm letting things slip in now, and I feel like it's too early, but I know some of it's because I feel like my surgery isn't working, and I'm getting frustrated. Sometimes I'm a little tired and a little hungry, but I'm also, underneath it all, just frustrated that, not that there's anything wrong with the weight that I've lost, it's just that I've been going up and down a pound for like 3 weeks, and I get frustrated with the fact that I am gaining weight at 800 calories when I used to eat like 2,500 calories a day or 2,000, and I don't really understand how one can gain weight when you're drinking a lot of water, you're getting all your protein in, you're doing everything right. So I kind of felt like, fuck it, why should I do everything right then? It's not even working, and that's just such a shitty attitude. And I didn't do it, like, it wasn't that much of a conscious thought, like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat a hamburger. It wasn't like that. I think it was more just like feeling emotional or tired, or bummed, and kind of soothing myself with the food that I was really doing. But when I look at it, I think that if I was being more successful, I'd be so excited about that success that I would not want to take a chance on stopping the flow of weight loss. So anyway, I know everybody out there has gone through this or is going to go through it, and I know that it's natural, so I'm not like trying to complain, but I just want to know, so many people out there just like, I find that they are so good for so long, and, they don't really get into these problems until later, like after 6 months or a year. And I just want to know, what can I do to stop the bleeding here? I don't want to get off on a wrong foot, and I feel like I've already kind of opened the floodgates, so I'm totally willing to just get back on the horse. I'm not like defeated or anything, but I noticed that thought creeping in because of the second stall. And I'm just back to being worried again that somehow I'm going to be the one who's not going to lose weight. And 258 is just such a sucky weight for me. I get stuck, it seems to be a weight my body likes to be around 250 a lot, but come on, 3 weeks into a 6 weeks journey, that's just not, it's not ready. It's not ready, I'm not ready to be stalled yet. I feel like this is when I should be the most successful. So any advice, guys? Can anyone empathize with this or give me any advice about, I know the advice will be like, Keisha, don't worry about it. You're going to lose weight. Get back on the wagon. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. And that's, I'm sure, what I will do. Like, what other choice do I have? But I guess I just don't really know how to think about it in my head to stay positive, and I know that I went into this to change my lifestyle, and I'm going to have to change my behaviors. So I am going to do that. I just want to out myself to you guys and put it out there to the world that I am starting to slip, and it's happening early. And I thought I was doing so great, and I guess I am, but still I'm human, and surgery did not change everything for me. And not that I thought it would, but I thought I would do really well for like the first 3 to 6 months, and then I thought maybe, okay, then it's going to get harder, and it's a longer period of time to be on a diet. But I mean, I've been on a diet for 6 weeks before, and maybe this is actually the time I would start cheating. So maybe that's what it is. I did have trouble staying on a diet for more than a month or so. So maybe this is it. But I will, anyone who's thinking about responding to my question, I did not stall because I've started doing bad things. I started doing bad things after the 3 weeks of stalling. So I really, have been on point with my food. I've been eating between 700 and 850 calories. Every once in a while I'll get up to 900, but my doctor says that's okay. And I'm actually very good about my water. I'd say 85% of the time I get in at least 64 ounces, if not more. And so I feel like that's pretty good. The only thing I could think of that I can do more of is just I haven't gone to the gym yet. I've been walking, but I haven't really put in the sweat equity as of yet. So I'm facing a huge rainstorm here. It's windy as all get out, and it's super rainy. So I was like, I'm going to work out this weekend, and now the weather is like, I don't want to go out. But I am going to force myself to go to the gym either tonight or tomorrow, and maybe it'll just make me feel better that I'm trying to do something positive after something negative. But I know eating half a Whopper isn't the worst thing in the world, but I think it's more the fact that I value my sleeve more than that, and I think it's a little early to start taking it for granted, and I feel like my conscious brain does not want to take my sleeve for granted, but that little devil inside of me is like, come on, eat the Whopper, eat it. Only eat half, but still eat it. So anyway, that's my blog today. It's about temptation, attitude, fortitude, staying positive. All the things I'm usually about. I have fallen off the positivity wagon this week, and off the discipline wagon, and starting to slip back into some old habits. So you heard it here first, folks. The goodbye girl has not totally said goodbye to her old ways. So anyway, thanks for listening. I will be back tomorrow with my update. I am going to go see my physician's assistant for a real life weigh-in tomorrow, and hopefully she'll give me some advice too, but I'd love to hear from you guys. And I hope you're having a great weekend, and hope you're not eating Whoppers like I am. And I really wanted a beer too. Like you know, I don't know why. I like beer, but it's not like I'm a huge beer drinker or anything, but oh God, I wanted a Heineken this weekend so bad. So I don't know why, but I'm starting to crave all this stuff. This week has just been like craving week. So I'm hoping this will just be part of my, you know, normal, I can't stay on a diet for longer than, you know, 6 weeks thing. But really the problem started about 3 weeks ago at 3 or 4 weeks. So anyway, love to hear from you guys. If you like my channel, please thumbs up or subscribe to me. I'm trying to build my viewership. I really want to study some editing and video making, and I'm really hoping to start doing some cooking videos and doing more food and bariatric food ideas for the community. So I don't think I'm going to monetize my videos or anything like that, but I do want to up my viewership just so I know if I'm reaching people and if they're liking what I'm doing. So anyway, if you feel like it, give me a thumbs up or subscribe, and thank you again for everyone who has subscribed and supported me. I really appreciate it. I thank you guys so much for all your community and for your support. All right, this is Keisha. Have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.